Hey, what's going on with y'all? Fellas, ladies, was good? It's good to see y'all, man. You know, there's nobody in this motherfucker, but y'all know y'all gonna be here soon. Shit. Come on, motherfucker is a motherfucker. Come on. Hey, what's good? What's good? The Milky Way. What's good, D Will? A truth. What's up, bruh? Shit, man, not too much, man. You know, a little shit. It's been kind of hectic over at the office, but homie back, take a little smoke break, chill, talk to y'all for a little second. Damn, this shit kind of loose. Ask me some questions, huh? Well, shit, this is the time to do it. First and foremost, I'd like to apologize to anybody who I didn't respond to. I don't want you to think I'm some kind of asshole, shit like that. Because it's good. Was it Ramina? My bad. I said his name all fucked up. I'm horrible at reading people's names or names I ain't seen before. I got a Pictionary. I got a very Pictionized or a Pictionary imagination. How I do things, how I read things is what I've seen. I can read words I've never seen before, or if I heard the word or seen it on a bulletin, that's how I read it. But if it's a screen name that I never really seen or a name I ain't really used to, I'm gonna butcher it. So my bad. Trying my best to keep this shit together. Go ahead, ask any kind of questions you want to ask. I'm gonna answer them the best way I can. That's the best I can do. Oh shit! Oh hell no! Nah. Hold up. All right. Hold on. I gotta wait for the notification to pop back up. Hold on. Let me see. How do I open up the messages? Uh. Wait. What is this? Oh, okay. All right. How long did it take you? How long did it take you to beat your panic attacks when you got high? Took me many, many, many years. Now, let me not make you feel like there's no hope. There is hope. Let me really feel a bit like okay. When I really first started to try to conquer this shit. Now, when it first happened to me back when I was 16, was the first time I suffered from panic attacks. You're right. I don't need it, but I mean, I don't know if I don't know if I can agree with that or not. I do need it. It does help me out tremendously. But anyway, let me finish this conversation. Now, the first time I dealt with a panic attack was when I was 16. Now, when this first happened to me, damn, I fucked this up. It caught me off guard tremendously. Look what I did. I need an ad straight. Once I'm gonna finish this conversation. My bad, my bad. Oh hell nah. I don't even want to tell you what I just did just now. I'm pissed. Anyway, so when I was 16 was the first time I dealt with a panic attack. Now, first time it happened, heart was beating real fast. Now, the only reason I'm bringing you back this far is because you got to understand where my mindset was at. My heart was beating real fast, and that was the first time it caught me off guard. So when it happened, um, I was scared, but I still went back to go smoke again. After that happened, I didn't have a panic attack. But again, after that time where I didn't have a panic attack after the one I had, it came back to me. So I stopped smoking for about 3, 4 years. I was scared. I kept trying and trying, but I kept getting panic attacks every time. It wasn't worth it to me. So I stopped. And when I went back when I was like 18, Matter of fact, I went back when I was like 27, man, or 27 when I took me a long time, man. But I just had to think like, why is this happening? There's got to be a way to beat this shit. And I just like, I knew that it was only panic because that's all the shit that ever happens afterwards is panic attack. It's never anything serious. It's always something like that goes on for that maybe that 1 hour or two before the panic is over. And that can go through anything in life in general, how you deal with panic attacks. It's you got to confuse your body. Right now, your body is like gonna react to that emotion that it felt the first time you felt that panic, and it's gonna continue to do that because self-consciously in the back of your mind, psychologically, your mind's always gonna think that my body's gonna react that way. You gotta really kind of trick your body and take it back to where it was before, because it's just weed, and sometimes that shit happens. Diazepam helped me out tremendously to help me at first, but I don't take any pills or anything like that right now. I don't take any drugs, or I don't need to drink before I smoke to make sure I can smoke. All that shit, you know, it's just the way you deal with panic and how you deal with things in life in general, stress and depression and PTSD, how you deal with those things is how you can get past this. I can't tell you to take a deep breath or take certain things and all this shit. I can't tell you to do those things because that's not always 100% accurate. But I can tell you that you just need to understand that it's just panic. It's just anxiety. It's nothing that's going to cause you harm. You're scared to die. You're scared of something that can physically happen to you health-wise. But it won't happen that way because it never does. You just got to keep trying. You got to get back on that bike when you fall off. You got to drive that car again when you fucking crash. You got to. You got to get back on it. You lose one fight, you got to try to go back for a rematch. Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder style. You got to go back for that rematch. You know, that's how you got to take this and use it the same way, metaphorically or as an analogy to life in general, man. I hope that helps out a little bit. You know, I would like to make more videos on that topic as well, but yeah, that shit was canoeing like a motherfucker. James. The Milky Way. I love that name, man. What's up, young prophet? What's good? Am I still worried about them breaking in Europe into your path? You might have to like remind that to me again. When you gonna do 2K videos? What you mean by that, dog? Elaborate. I did not mean to smoke that much of that shit. My bad. My head's all cut off and shit at the body. You know. Let me see. I'm waiting. I can only see what I can see sometimes. It's hot as hell. Excuse me for wearing the tank top. Now, as far as like what's been going on, I know I've been gone for like 3 fucking weeks, and I sincerely apologize for that. I'm telling you, my mind wasn't there. Got a lot of shit going on. Yes, I have been working a lot too. I've been working like damn near 7 days a week. I got 2 jobs. I'm working at one. Now I don't gotta be at my second job. I don't have to work there. It's basically my own shit, my own business. It's through Uber, but I have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just the way it is. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and that's not stopping me from making videos. It's just that I feel like when I get home and I be trying to do it, my mind is just not there, man. And I'm mad. I want to be motivated for 2020. I started doing some new shit. I started doing push-ups and sit-ups every day. It's only been 4 days now since I've been back on it, but I've been 4 days straight, and I've been maintaining. Not only up in my routine, up in my sets and motivation and dedication to what I want to do for the summer, because you want your body to look good during the summer, right? You want to look fresh. You want to wear a tight shirt and not look like you got titties and a big ass belly hanging out, right? You want to do those things. Sometimes you just got to get up and do it. It took me months or years before I can just get up. And I've been talking about trying to lose weight and do all this shit for a long time, man. And I ain't never do shit about it. I just kept talking. But one thing, though, don't ever say that talking ain't shit. And talking is cheap. But at the same time, that cheap fee, whatever you got, might be 50 cents. Hey, that might pitch in for some shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it might be 50 cents short off a 40 bag. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. Nah, ain't shit happened to me though. It's in your name, J Ball 2K. Of course, of course. You talking about oh, you talking about NBA 2K, of course. You know what's funny? I have not played the NBA 2K series, and I don't know how fucking long. I don't. Last time I played that shit was on PlayStation 2. For real, for real. Oh, my heart beating fast as the motherfucker right now. I smoke too much of that bud, but you know, whatever. I don't know, man. Honestly, you know what? I play. Let me show you this though. I play. I do play the PlayStation 4. I play Street Fighter. If any of you play Street Fighter, 30th anniversary, Street Fighter 2 collection. If any of y'all play that shit, holla at me. My screen, my PS4 is my gamer tag. I mean, my gamer tag or my PSN name, whatever the fuck you call it, is the name on this channel, which is JBall2KTV. If you wanna play games with me, I will destroy you in that game. I'm calling all bums, and I'm beating all bums. You know what I'm saying? But you want to come see me, get your ass beat, whatever. You might be good, fine. I need a challenge. Because I got skills in Street Fighter, man. I'm beating all bums, yo. I mean like Muhammad Ali. Remember, he used to talk mad shit. I miss Muhammad Ali. We all do. He used to be like, he's like, yo, what's up, dog? He's like, it's bum of the week. He's like, it's bum of the month club. I'm beating all bums. He's talking mad shit. I'm beating all bums, yo. I love that motherfucker. He talk mad shit. Oh, of course. You know, it's funny you bring that up, but right now I ain't got nothing to worry about because I ain't got nobody fucking on my shit, nothing like that. But I know what you're talking about, man. Trust me. You know, it's funny. I think about that shit all the time, but ain't nothing happening right now. I gotta worry about. I wish I had to play. Oh, what's up? What's good? Nobody. I wish I had to play on Sega. I wish I had to play the Sega Genesis Street Fighter 2. Guile is awesome. Guile is the shit. I could play. I could play every character on Street Fighter 2 except for like I'm not good with my worst character is probably like Blanca. Blanca, probably E Honda. I'm really good with Ryu. I'm really good with Bison. I'm really good with M Bison and Ryu. Bison and Ryu are my main characters. Those motherfuckers. I can play every character, but don't fuck with me with those two. You know what I'm saying? Especially my Bison is I got videos too. I'm not just talking to shit. I recorded on the PS. You press the button, you press the share button twice. You can record your matches if you don't got a PS4. You don't know about that. I record all the online matches. I got double perfects. I got recorded all that shit. Oh, I used to play in arcades, man. Hey, respect, man. I respect my elders, man. Shit, 50. Man, you a veteran in the game, man. I miss some arcade days. Those are good days. Those are happy days, man. Somewhat. People in the 90s, man, were some motherfucking bullies, though. There was a lot of bullies in the 90s. A lot of fucking bullies. I was even a bully, man, for real. But there was a lot of fucking bullies in the 90s. Vice is very hard to play, but it took me years to get good with him. But I feel like that's my best character right now. So yeah, the new model you should be making a game. Yo, it's fun. I got a gaming channel actually. I already got one. I got Mortal Kombat videos. I'm not just talking to talk. I used to do blogs on there too. I still got it. It's got like 600 subscribers on it. But I couldn't get into the channel. I couldn't log into it no more. I did not know how to log into the channel. I got locked out because you know what happened. Now let me explain to you what happened. What's good? What's good, Eva? What's good? I'm gonna tell you what happened though. I got locked out of the channel, whatever, right? And I finally was able to get into the channel. And but it was because what happened was YouTube got bought out by Google, basically, right? And when that happened, they made everybody change their fucking YouTube accounts. You had to have a Google account connected to your shit. If you did not have that, you would lose your account. Couldn't log into it. I could not log into that shit for about 3-4 years. I just abandoned the channel, man. I figured out how to get into it. They finally linked it to the other channels because Google is like takes over the world. Google is watching everything you do. Believe that. They're watching you right now. I ain't trying to make nobody paranoid, but trust me, Google is about that life. If you that rich and you got that much money, trust me, you're being watched. And you got the head master key to security on the internet and just computer technology in general, computer science. Come on, man. It's science. Yeah, that is true. It's very true. That definitely did happen to me. Let me see here. Yeah, Bison is a problem. What about Marvel versus Capcom? Google AI is no joke. Yeah, for sure, man. They can tell when you talking shit right now. You know how funny? I'm telling you, as I became a content creator, right? I mean, I've been a content creator on YouTube for 10 years, if not more than that. But I only been keeping this shit serious for the past like year. However long I've been doing this shit, maybe 2 years. I say a year more serious, but then I kind of fell off the map. I kind of just stopped doing this shit as much. But overall, like, uh, you can see how they are when I try to monetize my videos. They know exactly when that shit is saying something bad. They know if you smoking a cigarette. They know if you smoking weed on your video. How the fuck do you know that shit? I mean, immediately demonetized. If they see a beer, I can have a Coke. I've had drinking a cup with soda inside of it, not like liquor. Drinking it, no, not mon. I've had that shit mixed with Hennessy. I do it underneath the thing, demonetized. I don't know how the fuck if I just bring up the word drinking. It's crazy, man. You gotta be careful. These motherfuckers. You seen that new Google Eye shit, right? I ain't bugging, man. I ain't crazy. I'm telling you what's going on. They're talking about this new eye thing. What they talking about? They got these things where you can put in your fucking eye and shit or something like that. I don't know what it is, but you can like watch movies and shit in your eye and talk to it properly. You be like, hey Siri, turn on Family Guy. It seems to be that all you see. And this motherfucker got that shit in his eye, yo. Hey Siri, what is the most nutritious vegetable? Okay, got it. 1 second, please. That's some whack ass crazy bullshit. Hell no, I don't worry about that shit at all. I worried about that shit when I was away in Arizona, but I don't worry about that shit no more because it just ain't the same ball game out here, man. The reason why the fuck I moved so far away, had to get away from the trouble. You know what I'm saying? It was bad for me, man. It was bad. So I left. I had a new start, even though things are still like they're better for me. I'm working, you know. I got a car and shit. It took me a long time to get to this shit I got, but I got to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is always going to be an up and down for me. It's just like an elevator ride for me all the time. It can never just be stay elevated. It's always up and down. Many passengers coming in and fucking on my shit every now and then. A lot of obstacles and a lot of blockage and things just happen out of the blue. Sometimes the power goes out in my life, but I gotta fight through it. Sometimes I gotta light that candle. I gotta find a way to take some stones and turn it into fire, sticks rather. You know, I gotta find what I can do and just take nothing out of, and turn it into something. And that's how I gotta live my life every fucking day. So yes, I'm struggling. So I sometimes be lagging on these videos. My bad. I apologize. I really do. I try to fight through the wind, but it's tough, man. Sometimes you get caught in a tornado. Mama, I love you. Yeah, I don't know, man. You fucking you see your son flying in the air like that. You can't do shit. You helpless. You defenseless. I don't know where I'm going with this, man. I mean, partially, but my main goal is to try to quit smoking, though. I know the deal. Trust me, I appreciate you, man. I really do appreciate you. That's love, brother. Shit, life is treating me the way it's supposed to be treating me, baby. I'm here as an angel to help and do my job, and that's what I'm here for. I ain't worried about a motherfucking thing. I ain't worried about nobody doing shit to me. I ain't damn sure ain't worried about dying. Don't give a fuck. But I want to live. I want to live for a long time, but I just don't give a fuck. That's how I live my life, and that's why I'm able to be happy in some way. Because I don't care about dying. I seen a video about it, nigga fucking, man, this is some shit that I don't want to deal with. Them motherfuckers in prison and them niggas in New York and shit. Especially now, let's talk about the prison motherfuckers that be having, they be putting razors in their mouth, right? And they be talking to you with a razor in their mouth. Like straight up, just talking to you. Razor in the mouth, tongue. What's up, man? I'm talking to you. Don't sound like they slurring, man. Blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? Blah, blah. Spit the razor out, catch the razor, throw it back in their mouth, spit it out, catch it, slice you up. I'm telling you, man, this shit's been going on for a minute. I ain't talking about this shit because it's brand new. I'm just saying that they got YouTube videos like motherfuckers like this motherfucker spitting out a razor, and he's doing it like a motherfucking assassin or some shit. That's the kind of shit I don't want to like have to live like, but I feel like I gotta do that. I gotta live like I gotta hold a razor in my fucking tongue. Man, please don't sign me up for that bullshit. I'm trying to stay away from jails. I've been out of jail for a long time. I ain't done no heinous shit in many, many years, and I don't plan on doing anything like that. I think I've been forgiven. I repented for my sins. I felt like I have. And I feel very happy to say that I have a conscience and I have too much of a heart. You know, I mean, you can never say you got too much, but, you know, sometimes you feel like you waste that good heart on the wrong motherfucker, you know? You do a lot of shit for someone who don't appreciate that shit back, right? I tell you one thing, man, Arizona, I'm going to tell you some real shit. I'm going to tell you some real shit. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. I got you. Anytime. I'm really glad that you watch my videos. I'm glad I was able to help you eat. For real. It's a blessing, man. You know what I got right here? I got a cold beer, man. Yo, in my chest, like, I know before I got some little man titty, but I know before I've been kind of doing the push-up. I think my shit's getting kind of tight again. You know what I'm saying? But wait, I'm telling you, I'm gonna do push-ups every day for a year. That's my goal for this year, is to keep doing them for a year. Push-ups and sit-ups every day for a year. Every time before I go to bed, do 3 sets of push-ups. Even if it's just 10, just gotta keep doing it. Gotta stick with it. So I don't even think I'm gonna finish this whole thing though. You too, brush, man. American Spirit, organic. Thinking it's better for you, they will kill you. It's really good to see y'all all in here, man, for real. I need some Visine. I look like motherfucker, don't you lying like shit. What's wrong with your eyes? I walked into work a couple of times like this, man. I remember I worked at Amazon. I walked into work just like this, man. I was like, because I forgot my Visine and I smoked. And I normally don't smoke before work, but I did. And I was like, walked in and my shit was red as motherfucker, yo. And I was right in front of my manager's face. And he's from Jamaica. I know he smokes. But he looked at me. He gave me a look. He was like, motherfucker, I know you're high. Like, kind of look. But he didn't say anything. He just kind of smirked and looked at me. I was like, shit, man. But I ain't really worried about it, honestly. And I'm Amazon. Only thing that's cool about them motherfuckers, they don't do random tests. My job I work at now does random drug tests. I don't like that. I got to be prepared for that shit when it comes, you know, or whatever. I think that shit's silly, man. Motherfucker, ain't nobody getting high at the job. I'm telling you right now, this job, I don't get high before I go to work. I don't get high at work. I did that shit like once. Never did it again. I almost got caught, actually. I almost got caught. That's why I never did it again. This because this bitch, like, these motherfuckers be snitches at my job, man. They be snitches, man, and I fucking got too comfortable. Like I wasn't being how you pronounce Tupac backwards? Kaput. What is that? But I almost got caught, right? I was on a night job. And I told my job we'd be kicking it, right? But I was on a night job. I hate night jobs because they so fucking boring. So I left. I found a little behind a post office. It was a staircase. It was a nice little spot. It was so dark. Couldn't even see. I was camouflaged out that bitch, you know? And it was pitch black dark. I just sat out there, had my phone light. I was smoking. And my weed is loud. And I had it in my book bag, but for some reason I think I brought my book bag inside the car. And she smelled that shit. They both smelled it. And it was like, you know what I'm saying? I smell weed. I was like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? They smelled that shit. And I ain't say nothing. I ain't tell them I did it, none of that shit. I was like, what? I don't know. I smell it too. You know what I'm saying? That shit, someone got some fire, man. You know what I'm saying? So let me get some of that shit. And I'm fucking smacked, yo. And she was like, then 2 days later, I seen her. She was like, hey, come here. She's like, the other day when you was working with us, I smelled weed in your bag so bad. Like, I smelled that weed. Like, I smelled it from far distance. Like, you need to get a jar or something like that or something, because be careful. That dude that was working, he's a snitch. He'll rat you out. Now, I think he quit. I ain't seen the dude since. Maybe he got fired. I don't know, but that was close, man. So I never did that shit again. That was about 2-3 months ago. I never did that shit again. You know, all that stupid shit. Because my job's boring, man. But I love my job, though. But it's just, I work long hours and it's just boring, man. This motherfucker just got to smoke a little weed, man. Don't trip. I can function. That gas, baby. That gas, D-Will. Like a ninja. It's funny, man. Shout out to my homeboy, Nobody. It's good. How do I avoid panic attacks with high THC strains? Let me tell you this. It depends on the strain you choose. There's a strain I had the other day. It's called Purple Punch. That motherfucker is good. It's an indica. I don't really recommend indicas a lot of the time. Basically what I'm trying to say is that it's the strain you choose. Some of them can be harsh on the anxiety factor. Some of them can make your heart beat a little bit faster than others. Now, this weed in particular, like Purple Punch, if you have a local dispensary or wherever you at that may be legal or decriminalized, or you know someone who knows the names of the weed they got, look them up on Leafly. Also, when you go to the dispensary, tell them, hey, I need something that's good for panic attacks, like a hybrid specifically, because hybrids are the best of both worlds. You get sativa and you get some indica, and that mixture together is exactly what you need. You need both of them to come together and intertwine with each other, because you need help with anxiety. That shit I was smoking, Purple Punch, is good for sleeping. It's good for stress, depression, and it really helps. There's no heartbeat elevation at all. I used to smoke the whole blunt. I just smoked like a little piece of this shit. My heart was beating like fast. The whole time I've been doing the stream, it was beating fast. And I was ignoring that panic attack the whole time. That, I'm telling, I was like, remember I said that shit? When you watch the stream back, I was like, my heart's kind of beating fast. But I ignored it. It was beating fast. And I just ignored that shit. You just got to ignore it. You got to like keep your distractions somewhere else. You're in a happy place. When I talk to y'all and speak to y'all, I feel better. And that's what kind of kept my mind off of that shit. But you just got to be careful with the strain you smoke. I would recommend you just take 1 or 2 hits. Don't keep smoking it. Don't keep coughing and puffing, because that's what's going to cause you to have that shit to happen. I smoked no Purple Punch made me panic at all. 0 made me panic. What I just smoked just now was called Critical Punch. No, Critical Kush, I think. It's some really good shit. Critical something, but it's some bomb ass shit. It's very strong. This weed is strong, and if you look it up on Leafly, you can look at people's personal reviews about it. Critical Kush. I don't know if that's what it was exactly, but yeah, it's that's strong. I wouldn't recommend Critical Kush at all because that shit will fuck you up. I remember you told me to poison your Visine. Yep. And I luckily didn't put it in my fucking eye. Let me see. Skywalker. I had Skywalker, I believe I had before. Just it's also stay away from the vapes and stuff, the weed vapes and all that bullshit. Massachusetts, huh? Shit, Massachusetts, man. Is that far from you? Like a lot of hours? Is it a huge commute to go all the way down there? I mean, I ain't that far from where I can get that shit from at the dispensary. I really ain't that far. I'm a 45-minute drive with no traffic. With traffic, maybe an hour. All I gotta do is drive an hour and I can go pick up what I need. But it costs too much at the dispensary. Plus, my homeboy got really good shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? So he got the shit that's perfect for you. Helps you through all. I ain't trying to advocate for drugs for anybody who may feel disrespected. I don't want the stream to feel like it's about that, but I'm just, just letting you know. It is a medicine. It is my Tai Chi, so just let a brother live. You live happy, I live happy. 21 people in the stream, man. This is beautiful. This is wonderful. Thank you guys for stopping by. Really appreciate that, man. It's really good to see y'all. Thank you guys for all subscribing, all the new heads. Good to see y'all. What's good, Marie? What's good, Ricardo? What's good, Marie? Much love. Ricardo, Marie. It's good to see y'all. Thank you for joining the stream. What's good, Red Rum? TM. Trying to see if I missed anybody. If I did, holla at me, write a message on here and I see you. What's good, Orlando Productions? What's good, fam? Ain't nothing, dog. Just breathing, living, surviving. What's good, Caden Cox? Much respect to you too, homie. Helen at a SD. What's good, baby? Much love to everybody out there in SD. Y'all hear what's going on in out this way? Y'all hear what's going on in the DMV area, the Virginia area specifically? Gun control. They trying to take guns out from everybody out here. Yeah, they trying to take people's guns in Virginia. They want your guns, all of them. You know what's so stupid about that fucking law, though? This is the thing that kills me, and this is why it makes no sense. This is a Democratic. I'm not trying to get political, so don't bear with me. Don't try to run away. I ain't gonna talk about this long. But I'm not into the Democrat shit. I don't like Democrats. I'm not Republican and no shit like that. But I just don't like the way they fucking think. And they race bait, man. They be trying to make black and white people fight. They do, man. They always try to like make these stupid fucking things where it's like experiments and shit. Man, get the fuck out of here with that. Anyway, they trying to take our guns, man. They're trying to take our fucking guns. But you think the criminals are gonna turn their guns in with unregistered pistols? But they're gonna go. Everyone who's registered with a pistol owner as a gun owner, they want your guns, man. They're gonna go and confiscate them from you. But the people who got them illegally still got guns, dumb fuck. That's the logic of these people. My God. Obama coming back for his third term. Truthfully, I don't know, man. I like Obama, but I don't want him to come back as president. I wish I could see him publicly speak a little bit more. I really do. I liked him as a president. I'm not saying he's a great president, no shit like that. He wasn't. But he was a good guy. He really was. He had a good heart, I think. That's just keeping it real. I liked him as a person, but not as a president so much. Some of the shit he did was kind of whack, man. It just made no sense sometimes, or whatever the fuck was going on. It just made no fucking sense. Hey, you're very welcome, Original Dark Matter. I'm glad I got to share my experiences with y'all. I'm so glad there was so many people out there who dealt with the same experience as well. It's crazy that there's so many people out there that we can all relate to. I didn't know marijuana was legal in Massachusetts. I didn't know that shit at all, actually. I was very clueless to that. I thought it was only legal in D.C. and Colorado. They said in 2020 there's 4 new states. They said Hawaii. They said Arkansas, I believe. Arizona is about to be legal. I was having a conversation with some fools at my labor job back in Arizona. They was talking about, man, they ain't never gonna have it legal out there in Arizona. They talking about it. They wrote an article about that shit because it's a retirement state. But even the old people agree with it, man. But the thing is, out here, I've spoken with people. I did a personal survey talking to people about legalization of marijuana. I'm telling you, it's up and up. People who don't smoke weed don't like that shit. They don't want that shit to be legal. They don't like the way it smells. It stinks. They don't like that people are gonna smell. They think that people that smoke weed are gonna act like drunk drivers, which is not true. But they think that. It's a very, very. It's a hard, tough argument to win. It's stupid. It's silly because I feel like if 1 or 2 states is gonna have it legal, every state in America should be legal. If that's the case, you can't say, "Oh, this state believes in it," but then this one. The same thing with the Martin Luther King Day. Some states didn't believe in it, and some states do. I don't understand it. But then recently, like 2 years ago, last year, President Trump made it a legal federal holiday. Drunk drivers ain't about shit. I mean, honestly, drunk drivers make it bad for everybody else like me who drive good when they're drunk. You know, I'm just playing. That's not cool to joke about. But I mean, they be bumping and crashing into shit. Stupid motherfuckers, man. I seen this drunk ass dude one time driving. I happened to be outside. He drove in, and he crashed his car like it was a nice little Mustang. Crashed it into a fucking light pole. Took out the whole electrical unit, all that shit. Took out all the cords, shut all the power out. Drunk as hell. Me and my boys, we pull up, man. We at the house. We heard the accident. We saw the light go out. We ran over there to see what was up. And the dudes hop out the car. No scratch on them. They fucking fine. They crash going real fast. But they ain't hurt because they drunk. They agile. They slippery through that shit. When you're drunk, man, you don't feel pain, man, really. Makes you appear that you're tough, but you're not. You might feel that shit tomorrow morning, but right now, you good. Hey, I appreciate you, James. Thank you for watching, man. I love delivering the content. Took out the light pole, so now I don't know who called the cops. Somebody did, obviously. I don't call cops. I don't like dealing with cops in any way, shape, or form. Even calling them or even being a victim. Fuck them. In most cases, fuck them. Anyway, so they finally come and they like asking us what happened. I said, like, these motherfuckers, someone crashed the car, and the dude was drunk. He's like, "What happened? I don't know what happened, man. I don't know what happened." You crashed your shit into the pole is what happened, man. You trying to run off in an accident. I said, "Stay here, man. You gotta answer for this shit." You know what I'm saying? You gotta answer for this shit, you piece of shit. You could have killed somebody. So he's complied. Me being my boys, he ain't going nowhere. Him and his boy, they ain't going nowhere. Other dude ran off. He stayed. And they came and they asked us what happened. I said, "I don't know, we just crashed." He asked me. I don't even think he didn't even let him arrest him. He didn't even think he was drunk. This is what's funny about getting in car accidents, man. They don't check you to see if you're drunk a lot of the time. Especially if you hurt. As long as you don't smell like that shit, you ain't really drunk, they ain't gonna know. They'll take you right to the hospital. They don't breathalyze you at the hospital. The reason why I know this is because I got into a bad accident and I was at fault. And I was not drunk. I'm not saying I was, but if I was, can you imagine? They did not check me. I mean, I could have been drunk, but I wasn't. And that's God's honest truth. That was when I got T-boned real bad. Shout out to Australia, man. Sorry to hear that. 3 beers is too many for some people. I could drink double that and be slightly tipsy. Laugh out loud. The law just can't account for that. For real though, you know. But you can't say that some people are good at drinking and driving and some people aren't. Can you guys agree, or maybe 1 or 2 of y'all can agree that there are some people out there who can drive drunk better? They just can, man. if you know what I'm saying. But there's some people who just they should not be drinking and driving, man. They be crap. I seen people on the road. I used to overwork overnights. Only thing I used to hate about working overnight is that I used to. It was like playing bumper cars with people outside. They'd be driving erratic, man. I'm driving to work 10 o'clock 30 night on Friday. I hated driving to work on Friday night because it was always swerving. I had to go around this fool swerving around the street just like that, man. Like, damn, man. In the morning, I used to see so many fucking accidents. I get out of work 6 in the morning. I saw a Mustang stuck in between the trees. What's up with Mustangs and shit crashing into shit? The party motherfuckers from college, like, woo, oh shit. Yeah, that's that college boy. I'm gonna crash into some shit with my dad's Camaro, kind of shit. Goofy motherfuckers, man. And then they gonna pay their way out of court. And they gonna get slapped on the wrist. Vehicular manslaughter killed the whole family, but they still get out. I don't understand the justice system, man. Nobody does. So I can kill a motherfucker with my fist if he pisses me off and still go to jail for 10 years. But if I kill someone with my vehicle and I was drunk, I can get possibly 2 to 3 years, sometimes even get out clean. I was with a dude in fucking this is when I was in this institution, when I was 17. I was in this institution called Timbrook in Kentucky. And this dude there, he killed his girlfriend. He was going like 95. He crashed. He fucked himself up real bad. He killed his girlfriend, man. He was on shrooms. He was drinking. He was high, he was hallucinating, drunk. He was like 17, 18 years old. 18, I think he was. They let this motherfucker off, man. They gave him probation. No, your video is not paused. It's not buffering. They gave him probation, bruh. Probation. Now his mom, the mom and the parents of that poor girl, his girlfriend, her piece of shit boyfriend, has probably been out with her for a year, that killed her. She chose to ride with him, yes. Whatever. Both can be at fault, whatever the fuck you want to say. But they gotta live with that shit for the rest of their life. He offered it scot-free. I recall he was smiling, he was happy. I'm getting off, man. You act like you just won the lottery, motherfucker. You was sad because you got caught. But then all of a sudden he was sad the whole time he was there, man. He was always like just not talking much. But when he found out he was getting off, he was a little smiling a little bit, man. I say you put one of them things around their neck and do like they do in the Philippines and Thailand. Just kill that motherfucker, man. Quickly, 10 days, no trial. After the trial, just kill him, man. You can't be the only Caucasian guy here, man. You can't be. It's a mixed crowd. There's got to be some Spanish, I don't know, maybe. I'm curious to know too. I like this, man. It's been a real chill stream so far, man. I'm gonna get a stream overlay. I'm gonna figure out how that shit works. I'm gonna try to buy one off Wish or something like that. I don't know, find a little whatever I can get off the internet. I want to do a better streaming service, like with the stream chat, like the thing, whatever, the overlay that looks cool. So when I upload it, watch it back. I don't know. I want to do something different. You know, just try to do something elaborate. That's my new goals. I mean, I'm doing these push-ups and sit-ups every day, trying to work on doing mountain climbers. Do some more boxing training and shit just to kind of lose some weight a little bit on my stomach. I feel like exercising to make me feel better too. Also, for anyone dealing with anxiety of any kind, or depression, exercise makes you feel good. It brings a certain kind of energy throughout your body that you didn't feel for a very long time when you be laying in that bed all day feeling like you don't want to get out of it. Depression will keep you in that bed a lot longer than you intend to be. It's harder to get out of bed when you have a depression. You want to just lay there all day. You ever see a person that don't want to get out of bed? It's hard for me to get out of bed sometimes, man. Especially in the morning time when I go to work. It's different. It'll be sometimes I'll be like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time, I usually show up to work 95% of the time. There's times where my body just shut down on the motherfucker, man. They had me working 14, 15 hours and 2 jobs that day. And I was like, yo, my body just shut down. I mean, that's between me and God. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a problem with that, you can speak to God about that, because that's not between me and you. My body just shut the fuck down. Happens sometimes, man. I had that happen to me when I worked at Amazon, but that was different because I was smoking. I was smoking what kind of work I do? I work in the construction field as a flagger, basically. I do flagging. I shut down roads, traffic control, shit like that. I like it, man. It's mad easy. You know what I'm saying? And I also work as an Uber driver too. So I got 2 jobs right now. I'm trying to go to college, shit like that. Trying to get my shit together, you know. Of course, it's cool to be white, man. It's cool to be white. It's cool to be whatever color you are. You can't help what you are, man. That's some silly shit. All that fucking racism shit. I don't get involved in that. One thing about me, I'll tell you straight up. This is how you can tell motherfuckers are racist. When he gets angry and mad, he calls you outside of your name, calls you a racial slur. I have never been in a fight with anybody of another race and got mad and called him a fucking anything other out of his name. Like, motherfuck you. I never called that person a racial slur. Ever. Not out of anger. I did it when I was joking around. But I don't ever do that shit out of anger. That's when it really comes out. And anyone apologize. Look, I'm willing to accept your apology. If anyone, I've been called a nigga by people, by girls and shit before, like, and I'm just like, but I forgave him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, whatever, you know, you did that stupid shit, but I know where you stand at now. You know what I'm saying? But I had plenty of girls who haven't done no shit like that of other races, who never called me outside of my name. They call me everything under the sun except that. So, you know, we got to retrain our brains. All that racism, you can't help what you are. You black, you black. If people happen to be doing some shit from that race or white, like a white guy does a bunch of shit, you got to feel responsible in a way, right? Same thing, especially with black people. We gotta feel responsible for everything that somebody black does. We gotta feel responsible for that. So, point being said is, we can't help who the fuck we are, man. You know, I'm who I am. I don't act the way that I see some people do. But for some reason, I'm still gonna get blamed for what he did. You understand? So that's just the way it is, and there's no reason for it. And God's watching, and the animals know. Of course, you know. You're right, James. You're right, for real. You're right. You damn right it's foolish, and I'm a grown ass man to say that yes, that is foolish. Um, you're right. For the most part, you know, I don't ever get too fucked up behind it. Oh, what's good? What's good, King? What's good, King? Yeah, King. Chilling. You know what? What's good? What's that? Akaji? I don't know if I said it right. I'm sorry, Akaja. But anyway, much love to you. Also to Zeus as well. I don't think I seen you before, player. Seen you now. I ain't driving nowhere tonight though. Hell no. Nah. I ain't got nowhere to go, no place to be, no urgency. I ain't even been, you know, dog. I ain't had sex. But am I going a little too personal with this shit? What's good, ND, New York? I ain't never seen an anime. Nah, I ain't never seen an anime like that. Animes are dope though. Some of them. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing, man, about Arizona. Look, if you get caught drinking and driving out there, you get into some big shit. But I'm telling you, man, that place is the easiest place to get drunk, drink and drive. I swear to God, there's no cops out there really. Like they don't ever do shit. I swear to God, they don't do. I used to be like driving, man. I used to have like beers all in the back seat. It was so dead. If you would have pulled me over, opened my car, I guarantee you beers would fall out of that shit. I used to just chuck them in the back seat, chuck them, and I never cleaned my car out and shit. It was good, fly birdie. And I never even I used to speed and shit down the road, drinking and shit. And I was like, I mean, I'm a good driver, contrary to what you want to believe about drunk drivers and shit. Look, at the time, I ain't hit nobody. I never did. I never even got close to hitting nobody. Everyone people ride with me, they wouldn't even know I was drunk. I don't tell them shit. They don't know. Because I don't act like I'm drunk. I just be like, drunk. Because I guess I'm an alcoholic. Anyway, but the point being said is that, you know, there's like it's like lawless some in Arizona, man. I swear to God it is. Fuck that shit. Anyway, at the end of the day though, shout out to Arizona. Also shout out to Philly, shout out to Jersey, shout out to New York. All the people out there, DC, Maryland, Virginia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Florida. And I think that's about it. You know what I'm saying? Utah cops, huh? Had a homeboy. I had a homeboy from Utah, man. My homeboy, man. I ain't gonna say his name. Let's just say his name was T. Man, he was a Mormon too, but he was cool as shit. He was my homeboy for real. We did some wild shit together. I ain't gonna tell that stories and shit we did, but we did some wild shit together. But he was never able to go out on Sundays, and he didn't curse, but he was my homeboy, but he did not curse and shit. Shout out to Utah. Shout out to Alaska too. Oh yeah, shout out to California. How can I forget California? Of course, West Side. You know, I spent my first like couple of months out there. California was good. Cali, Oakland. Shout out to Oakland, Florida. But like a Garrett. I mean, Cali. I was out L.A. I was actually residing in Downey, but I spent most of my time in L.A. Like, what you doing out in Downey, man? That's what they say. But you know, that's where I rest my head at. And I spent all my time out in LA, and I was on the trains and the subways every day, riding the subways, learning the city, walking around. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was doing. A lot of fucking bums in Cali. Shit, it made New York look like a fucking. It made it look like the PG version of how Cali is. Good God, man! All them damn tents and shit out there in downtown LA. Woo! A lot of motherfucking bums out that bitch. I'm stepping over bums and shit. Like I'm stepping over bums. I don't know this motherfucker dead. He got a crack pipe next to him and shit. I'm leaping over bums. I tripped over a bum, kicked him in his fucking head. He looked over, and I guess he took a heroin hit. He was talking to me like he just was finishing a conversation with somebody else. Most love, most love. Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle. Skinny Dave Chappelle was the best. Without a doubt. I don't like Big Dave Chappelle too much. But he the thing is though, he has some funny shit. He's still funny. Don't get it twisted, but Big Dave Chappelle is I mean Skinny Dave Chappelle is much better. Much, much better. Also, rest in peace to the living legend, Patrice. I mean the living legend. Rest in peace to the legend, No Myth, comedy legend, one of the best that ever did it, top 5 comedians in the world, in my opinion, Patrice O'Neal. Put him up there with Dave Chappelle. Put him up there with, I'll put Bill Burr in there too. A couple others in there. I don't know. Greer Barnes. There's got to be another guy I can think of, but I don't know about Louis C.K. too much, but I know he's a legend too in the game, I guess. Anyway. I can't agree with you there, buddy. I mean, as far as overrated, I can't agree with you there, man. That motherfucker's a master with it, what it is, though. I mean, the psychology, the smarts. Have you seen him on the radio on Opie and Anthony? His mind and insight is brilliant, man. That motherfucker is brilliant. And he does his comedy off the top a lot of the time. He got his bits, but I think it's pretty brilliant, man. I can't say overrated. I can't agree with that. You know, I want to see the other side of the gate, but that's going to be a hard one to debate with me there because. But overrated, I don't know about that. You seen Mr. P? I mean, he killed that shit the whole fucking night. You know what I'm saying? He killed that shit. He kills. That motherfucker diss somebody like and turn into a bit. But you know, I mean, everyone's got their taste and what they feel, whatever. It is what it is. While they single. What you mean by that? A narcissistic enemy? Elaborate for me. Nah, but okay, you know what? I like that. I like that. Even though I still think he's definitely in the top 100. Okay, that's fine. I mean, 100 though. I mean, they sit there to say 100. That's a lot of comedians to say 100. That's too many. Like, how would we lower that number down to about 50? And even 50, I think it's too much. I think 25. Top 20. Okay, 20. That's reasonable. I wanted to go 20 because it's like too many. There's a lot of shitty comedians out there. Hold on. Top 10 philosophers, though, I like that a lot because his philosophies was brilliant, man. That motherfucker was a philosopher, and most comedians are philosophers. But not all philosophers can be comedians. I learned that the hard way. You said the N-word before you regret it. I mean, why regret it? I mean, you said it once, whatever. It's all good. Don't let that shit eat you up alive, man, because it happens. You know, who gives a fuck, really? As long as you repent from it and shit like that, you feel like you don't feel that way, then that's amazing, in my opinion, but if you slipped up, you said it, you know, you learn from your mistakes. I mean, everyone's not perfect. I did my shit. I said things to people that was downright mean. It might have not been on the racial sense, but I've said things that was fucked up that I might as well have said something racist. You know what I'm saying? About, you know, degrading a girl or something like that, or saying some fucked up shit to somebody I shouldn't have said. Out of anger, you know, so things like that happen. The answer is, and the truth is that if you can just come back from it and you feel sorry or whatever, and you just move on from it, and you just, things like that don't happen no more. You try to do better, and that's all that counts. That's all that counts. I'm babysitting the fuck out of this shit. This shit, I've been taking baby sips, but this shit is too strong. The only reason why I'm drinking that shit is because I'm on a fixed income right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a fixed income. I gotta preserve my money. I'm trying to work hard, man, because I gotta do my thing. I gotta do what I do, motherfucker. Gotta do what I do. Trying to think what I know. I know there was like shit that I wanted to talk about. but I just can't think about it right now. Thing is, it's been like a while since I've been gone. I want to let y'all know, y'all, is that fan back there too fucking loud? I mean, it's only been going on for about the past hour and shit, but you know, if it was loud, I'd hope y'all have said something because I hope when I run this shit back, it's not like all you hear is a loud ass fan in the background because it was hot as a bitch in here. That's why I had my tank top on in the first place. Can't be doing a stream while I'm sweating, man. So. This stupid ass fucking thing don't be telling me when y'all be sending me messages, man. That's why I be talking and don't be seeing what y'all be writing. What's good, Khalib? Hey, man, you know about that, Orphalagia? Now go search it up. Google, because I think you might have it. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I will search it up eventually. But, and I will probably get back to you about that shit, but I don't know what it is, but I will search it up. But if I ain't heard of this shit, probably don't got it. I'll be honest with you, man. Because I know all the things I got. I know what's wrong with me. I'm actually very aware of who the fuck I am. I know what the hell I got, kind of problems I got. What's good, EC? It's not for little kids, really. I'm not so much into anime, but it's not for little kids, really. It just depends on what kind of animation you got. What's good, Keith David? What's good? Ain't nothing, man. You know, just surviving, living. Zeus. Police ain't shit. That's my thoughts on it. Police depends on the city you at. Police ain't shit. Fuck the police. That's what I gotta say about that because yes, they do get involved in that shit sometimes. Like depending on where you at. I know in Arizona there's a bunch of dirty cops out there and they get involved in that shit. The sheriffs ain't shit. The city cops ain't shit. Fuck the police. They ain't gonna do shit to you. They're just trying to scare you. That's all. Don't worry about that shit. New York cops ain't shit. I'm sure of that. I mean, I've been to New York, live in New York. But, man. Shit. Damn, I got allergies bad. I touched something. Shit. I might touch the weed. I get sneezes when I touch the weed. Fuck. These tar pigs. I wish I had another phone. I wish I had my laptop next to me. I look that shit up right now. So I can get right the fuck. I do got my laptop over there, but it's gonna take forever for that shit to load up, so I ain't got time for it right now. Too much porn. I mean, I don't get it twisted. There are some cops that are decent. I don't want to sit there and give you the impression that, you know, I'm a cop hater. I want to kill cops and shit. But because I've had some okay cops. You know what's funny as a man though, because I know for females it ain't the same thing. But I usually had no problems with female cops at all. Female cops always been the shit to me. They be letting me off and shit. They're nice, at least to me, they are. But I mean, I had some male cops that was cool as shit. I remember one time I told this story before. I'm not gonna tell the whole story. But I got into a fight, and I was running from the cops. I mean, I was running. I was running into a basement. I got into a garage, rather not basement, a garage. I got into the garage and I ran, and I went up the steps to try to get to the cut and cut through. But I never been to this garage before. And when I got up to the steps, the garage didn't have a door. There was no door there. It was just a motherfucking just a door with no fucking knob on it. So I was trapped at that point. I went back downstairs and I'm telling you, the cops let me go. I told them what happened and they just let me go. It was like 6 or 7 of them. They just let me fucking go. And these cops don't let people go. Shit, my fucking battery's almost low. I almost gotta stop streaming pretty soon. For real, for real. Got 15%. I could do something about it though. Hold up. They let me go. One time, actually, not this long ago, maybe 2 years ago, when I had that little, I got jumped and shit, and that's not a good example, really. No, it is because they called the cops on me twice. So someone called the cops, you know, and I was a victim though. I got jumped and whatever. I whooped the dude's ass, but then I told you I got jumped afterwards. Happens, I got beat up pretty bad, right? And they asked me if I wanted to press charges. I was like, man, hell no. That means I gotta go to court and shit. I was like, hell fucking no. And she was like, all right, cool. And so I went back home, but when I was I got the cops called on me again for some stupid, dumb shit for no reason, really. And the same cops came back. The same female cop and the dudes and shit. And and she was like, look, stupidly, right? She was like, you can't be here for the night. You gotta go to a hotel or something, go someplace. Like, take me to the hotel, drive me to the hotel, I'll leave. So I paid for a hotel for the night, 2 nights, actually. And I brought my bag, I packed my shit in there, my clothes and stuff, and I threw my charger. Actually, I left my charger, stupidly. And I put some weed in the bag. I was contemplating with the shells. I wanted some weed. I was like, I gotta smoke. But I knew it was risky. But I knew they could do this shit. So I brought some weed, put it in my bag. And as soon as I got outside, sure enough, she's like, hey, gotta check your bag. I just want to make sure you ain't got any weapons or anything like that. I don't care. But she was like, I don't care about any drugs. If I see drugs, I ain't gonna care. I just want to see weapons. And they say shit like that. So I was like, still like, but I didn't show any fear. I was like, yeah, sure, go ahead. You can't show fear. You cannot be like, yeah, sure. Because if you do that, then they gonna know you got something on you, right? So I just kept it like, it was good AC HVR. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure how you pronounce that shit all together, but it was good, dog. I seen you, man. I remember you, man. But anyway, so she checked it out and she just browsed, make sure there was no guns and shit. And Archivier. I'm not even getting it, man. Achiever. Yeah, so anyway, when I was so they caught me with that shit. Now she went through my bag and saw that shit. Nothing in there, but I had weed in the bag. I tucked it really deep in the bottom. It was good, Corey Charles. I tucked it really deep in the bottom and I got lucky, man. But she tried to go through it, but she was like, I don't care about no drugs. I just want to see got any guns. But that was close, man. That was a close motherfucking one, man. I knew it was stupid for me to do that shit, but I wanted to smoke. I had a little bit of weed. I had like a dub, man. I had to smoke though. And I had to go to court too. I went to court for an assault for a fucking domestic violence charge now. Not with a woman, it was with a family member, a male family member. I ran a game on a female cop one time. I'll never forget this shit. She came up and we was loitering or whatever the fuck ever outside of 7-Eleven. We was waiting on somebody. We was doing some shit. And cop pulled up, female cop. She looked like Vanessa Williams. Like, she legit looked like Vanessa Williams. Bitch was fine as hell. Good God. And I was like, man, you know, I said, you know, you look like Vanessa Williams, right? I said something like that, but I said it in a slick way. And she was like, all right, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? She just let me go after that shit. let me and my peoples goes. But I was flirting with her and shit. She was gorgeous, man. You know, Vanessa Williams, fly as hell. I know some of you girls out there eat the pussy, eat the booty like groceries, man. You know, some of you may not agree with me, whatever. We got different tastes, but some of y'all eat the booty like groceries. I know I would. So I'm sure there's some girls. It's good, fly birdie. Eat the booty like groceries. Oh yeah, Corey Holcomb is also he's also in my top 5. Corey Holcomb, how can I forget about Corey Holcomb? He's that motherfucker is hilarious. That motherfucker's in my top 5 for sure. Corey Holcomb. You see the messages y'all asked me, I forgot. Changing my life around, being in direction, staying away from drugs. I promise. Hey yo, I appreciate that shit for real, man. I'm glad you ain't forget about that artwork, and I wasn't ever pressuring you about that shit or nothing like that. As long as you got to it, you know, whenever you could. I know things happen in life. Same thing with me. I'm glad you was able to get yourself together, get yourself into the right spot and the right frame of mind, and that's a blessing. And whenever you do get to it, that'd be amazing. I know you said you're gonna do some artwork for the channel, or make an animated version of something I did. I really do appreciate that. That's love, you know, and I would love to see that. I'll wait as long as you take, you know what I'm saying? But for real, that's fan appreciation right there. So just take your time, dog, and whenever you get to it, man, I know you'll get to it, and it's gonna be beautiful when it comes out. It's gonna be beautiful. Take your time. Find your way through those obstacles that life throws you, and you'll be all right. I know what it's like, Playboy. Time for another cigarette. Hey, you know what's a good movie? Y'all got cable. If any of y'all got Xfinity, you should watch Do the Right Thing. You should watch that movie, man. White, black, Spanish, I don't know. You should check it out, man. It's a Spike Lee joint. It's a good ass movie. It's like it's like you seen that movie Crash? It's like that movie, but way better. But like different, way different. It's the plot. There's no crashing and no shit like that. But it's just like the movie itself, the way the direction is, like the way, and it's a small budget film, but it's so good. It's, you know what I'm saying. It's so good, man. It's funny. It's enlightening. It's strong. It's powerful. It's wonderful. It's a brilliant film, man. I think it's definitely a classic of Spike Lee. Spike Lee is a very underrated, if you want to say underrated, but I think he's an underrated director. His insight on things is brilliant. Quentin Tarantino, obviously, he's a major figure in the game, but Spike Lee, I'm not comparing the two at all. They're way different from each other, but Spike Lee deserves his respect. Fuck Tyler Perry, but Spike Lee deserves his respect. Now I do respect Tyler Perry as a person and the way he struggled. He was homeless and he came from that to becoming this big shot director. Yeah, I respect that big time, big time. But as far as his movies, that Madea bullshit, and survey says, and no, motherfucker, fuck you. And that Madea, your stereotypes of black people is fucking horrendous. It's horrendous. What's good? What's good, King Chief? Yo, it's good to see you, player. I can't stand Tyler Perry movies, man. There was one movie I seen of him that was pretty good, maybe one or two, but man, them shits is weird, man. Like Why Did I Get Married? That movie was horrible. That's my opinion. The way they make the black women look like they're not. I'm telling you, I've dated plenty of black chicks. Yes, I've met a couple of bitches who be acting like kind of crazy, but they overdo that shit, man. Overdo it, man. Why the fuck are you trying to shit on your own race through your movies? a movie is depicted through reality, man. The ideas that we get are from books and stuff that was written and created from other people. I didn't see the Madea went to jail. I saw the preview. That shit was funny. Actually, I did see that bullshit. It was funny for like 30 minutes, and then it was all sad, and it was just a shitty movie. His movies are all the same plot, the same bullshit. I'm a motherfucker, black woman who needs a man. I need a fucking man. It's the same shit. And then this guy walking around in a dress. I can't get with it. I can't do it. If you love the Tyler Perry shit, that's cool. But me, I respect him as a person though. But his movies, I think the direction he shoots us in is fucking ridiculous. I think Spike Lee does too much too sometimes. He does way too fucking much in his direction. Cause they do it for the point of their eyes, and I feel like, yo, your motherfuckers be doing too fucking much sometimes. Oh shit! Hold up. I ain't gonna end the stream yet. I don't feel like it, motherfucker. Been gone way too long, motherfucker. I got it. Where my portable charger at though, bitch? Mamma mia! Yeah, it's my shit right here. This shit got caught in the door and fucking cracked in half, and it still works. Motherfuckers. I'm about to put a shirt on though in a second because I'm kind of getting a little chilly. A little bit. Got 9% on my battery. That's cool. Take it. Lord, I've been elevating, man, through 21 to like 16 people on the stream, man. Greatly appreciate it, man. I really do. I love it. The OG portable charger. walking around in a dress, bro. I mean, he walking around not just a dress, but he's acting like he's got this whole character, Madea. He got this whole character, this old black woman who just over the top, like, you know, I ain't playing no more games with y'all. Get over there, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. We ain't having it, son. The OG charger. We ain't having it, son. It took me a while to get used to my phone. I got cracks all on my fucking phone, man. I need to get this shit fixed. I can't even see the end of the phone that got a big ass black mark that goes like that. Right where I'm putting my finger right there, that's where the mark is out on the phone. And it just blocks that whole shit off. I dropped it at a construction site on some rocks. That's the thing that sucks about working at construction sites, man. You might run over a nail. You might smash your phone into some rocks. You know. You might sip a couple of beers on the job. I don't know. Just playing. But I don't want to sound like a hater, man. Because the one thing I'm not into the hating shit at all. I'm not into it, man. I'm just like, whatever. I'm like, whatever. You do what you do. You enjoy what you do. You know, you doing better than I'm doing. That's for damn sure. I wish I had the ambition to go out there and take my brilliance out there like I should do and really fight for it. But I ain't willing to put on a dress to do that shit. But you are, and that's why in a way I respect you because you're willing to put on a fucking dress and just, you know, act like a buffoon and make us look like buffoons. I respect you for that. That's a brave motherfucker right there. I'm not that brave. I wish I was that brave to do some shit that was out of my element that far. I don't want to leave my element. I like to stay the way I am. Like, we all call it being real, but at the same time, we still stuck in something that we can't, like, get out of. We can't, like, be well-rounded. We call it keeping it real. I don't know. Maybe I call it keeping it like turtle style. Like, I don't want to leave my shell or something, man. Maybe I should take a couple pointers from Tyler Perry's bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at him as a role model in some way. Because he's not putting on a fucking dress. I seen this shit with DL Hughley though, where this is shit is fucking. I love this shit. DL Hughley also in the top 20. He had a thing. It was like the endangered list. I don't know if you've seen this shit. It's on Comedy Central. Was the endangered list, and basically it's a couple of episodes, maybe 3 or 4, and he goes around trying to get black people put on the endangered species list. Now, basically, if you're on the endangered list, if you get killed, for a racial or hate crime, it'd be a fine, like the same way as killing game or jail time, mandatory. And he was like doing these good speeches. He went and met up with the leader of the KKK or the leader of the big white supremacist shit. It wasn't David Dugan or shit, but it was somebody else. And the dude, he was like, "There's got to be something you like about black people. There's got to be something, man. You can't just hate us all." He was like, "Well, I do like peanut butter." You know what I'm saying? He's like, "Y'all did make peanut butter though," and he's like, "All right, fine, we got something in common." And he's like, and they went to go watch a movie, and they're like, "We did have something in common." They went to go watch Medea, and they got out the movie theater. That shit was horrible. It's like they're like, "Yeah, that shit sucked," and they both said that shit together, and it was like they bonded together because they both agreed that the Medea movie was just. It's pretty hilarious, man. You just gotta watch it. Some of the things you gotta see. What did you say, Playboy? George Washington Carver. The peanut. Not peanut butter. Well, the peanut. But it's always something someone's gonna go, "Oh, he actually didn't do this." Look, this is what it is. Like, he was able to agree on that, whatever the fuck ever. And obviously, the peanut butter and all that. But yeah, I appreciate that, James, for real. I don't understand why I was targeted neither. And the reason why people be asking me, why does it seem like that shit? Why did it stop? I don't know. I mean, it's the way I don't know. People, when I was being fucking gang stalked and shit and all that stuff, when I was really being harassed on a daily basis, the web abuse, all that shit, the technology abuse, whatever the fuck was going on, some of them people actually liked me. It was some of the motherfuckers that used to stalk me who actually genuinely, I think they just liked me, man. They just wanted to be. One dude was like, I had a couple people talk to me like they wanted my fucking autograph or some shit. Like I was famous or something. Sometimes I'd be curious, man, to see if I ever went to Arizona just to see if people recognize me. Because I gotta be something, man. I gotta be something for, like, I went through that shit. I survived it. I was toughed it out. I really did. I really did tough that shit out, man. I was a motherfucking man. There was a couple times where I bitched out. Yes, the first couple times it happened, but when after that, man, I never bitched out. I was very brave. And that's when I realized I have a purpose here, man. I made it through. I almost fucking died, and I really have a purpose here. There's a reason for me to be here. Regardless of if it's like I haven't figured it out 100%. I know partially. I just know that there's obviously a reason because some motherfuckers just died. They don't get second, third, fourth chances like I've gotten. It don't happen. I'd be wondering, man, maybe if I play the lottery, I'll win it. Is that, but I don't think I win the lottery. I don't think it's here for fortune and riches and shit like that. God will bless you with riches, but it's a different way. The devil blesses you with riches, like, here, you take this, but you give me a trade-off for something else you have, like your soul. I refuse to trade my soul. I will never be on the side of these pieces of shit, ever. That's why I am who I am. That's why I still have my dignity. That's the least that I can say for some of you motherfuckers out there. And God bless you all who's going through the struggle of being harassed and targeted. Much love, and everyone else there is dealing with problems who's not being targeted or being targeted by this thing we call life. It's two different things, but you know what? Keep your head up. I know that sounds silly. It sounds like, the same thing being said over and over again. But dude, honestly, You just got to keep your head up. You got to stay focused. You just got to keep your heart in this, man, and just stay focused and keep your eye on the prize, man, and just don't give up. Don't let nobody tell you what, you know, because they don't know shit. I'm going to sign out here pretty soon, man. This stream's getting kind of long, but I'm going to sign out pretty soon. Probably going to finish this cigarette real quick. Matter of fact, I might even hit a couple of pieces of this. And I'm going to close the stream. What time is it? I might go on Street Fighter beat somebody up. What time is it? I can't even see the time. 10 Eastern Standard Time for me. I think it's 10:51, 11. I don't know. That Lincoln movie was good, but it was too fucking long. What did you say? You thought it was stupid? I mean, I thought it was okay. Almost everything that goes on Netflix is mediocre. That's just how I feel. If the movie has a spot on Netflix, the movie is mediocre, man. Any of y'all see Bad Boy 3? Bad Boys 3? And if you did, don't spoil it for me, because I ain't gonna watch it one of these days. But just did y'all see it though? If you did, just say I, or say something. I keep hearing different reviews about it. Some people said it was funny, they did a good job. Some people said it was over the top. Some people say it wasn't that good. I mean, it's always that shit. And I feel like when people keep talking like that, I gotta see it, because everyone's like, I ain't like it. People have different opinions on how they feel about movies in general. So for motherfuckers to say that and think I'm supposed to stop myself from watching it, nope. Look, I'm the shit and everything like that. I'm sorry. About a year and a half, 2 years. A year strongly. But the first year was like a little bit of like, I started to see things go on, but for a year straight up, badly. I have not been targeted still. Some people don't believe me when I say that shit. They really don't. But I'm not here to make you believe me or not like that. But I mean, I have my things and shit. The other day, I saw like my email was compromised from my Arizona IP address. I saw it. I don't know who the fuck it was. I really don't care, but someone was fucking with my shit in Arizona. So be careful and don't be going on my shit, whoever the fuck it was. Please. I mean, if you are, at least fucking say what's up, say hello. The fuck? Don't be all sneaking up on me and shit, tapping me on the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might turn around and swing. Bad Boys 3 came out like last Friday. It should be still in theaters. It'll probably be in theaters for like the next month. That shit don't go out of theaters for a while usually. I used to work in the movie theaters. That was one of my favorite jobs. You know, I fucked a girl that I worked with at the movie theater when I was 17. She was 17. I fucked her right behind the movie theater. I was dating another girl there. I used to love working there, man. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. It was fun, man. It was a cool teen job. I used to go from school. I was a senior. I'd get out of school, go walk to work, get out of work about 10:30 at night, go home, go to sleep, go to school. It's cool, man. Get some pussy behind the garbage can, you know, teenager stuff. It's good, Delonte. Nice to see you. Thank you, man. It's nice to see you too. I'm glad I'm here, man. I'm glad to be back for real. Really is good. It's a blessing to be back, man, because I was like fighting myself for how long I was going to be gone. I better work on a new video though. I've been keeping my ears out to the street. I gotta be careful with my content. It makes me mad because you know what? Like I said this previously, but I said like basically what I was trying to tackle on videos. I gotta be careful what I pick. I don't want to get strikes on this channel and get my channel closed down because if that happens, man, I don't know how much motivation I'm gonna have to open up another channel, man. I had this channel for too long for these motherfuckers to just close my shit out. I got a warning for one of my videos, so I gotta be careful what I pick and how I censor it and all that shit. Maybe I'll just show you some of it, censor it out. I can still make it work. I just gotta be extremely careful because these motherfuckers, that shit is sensitive, man. What's up, Gary? Gary! Remember that movie, House Guest? It was like, you were late, Gary. You remember that shit? I love that fucking movie, man. House Guest with Sinbad. That was one of my favorite movies, man. You were late, Gary. That was my shit, man. And bloods and bubbles and guts. Remember when he was like he had to play, he was a vegetarian and shit, and he was eating a Big Mac. Homeboy was eating a Big Mac and shit, right? He was watching this boy. This was what's his name? Something Love. Rest in peace to him. He actually passed away in the 90s. He was a good actor. He was very funny in that movie too. And he was eating the burger and shit. He's like, I don't know, man. I don't know what I could do without a fat, juicy burger, man. He took a bite. He's like, and then he seen him do. They snatched the burger out of his hand. He's like, I can't take it no more. He started eating the burger and shit. He's like, yo, I thought you was a vegetarian. Now, the plot of the movie is that he is running away from some motherfuckers, some thugs and shit that he owes some money to. And he goes to the airport and they looking for somebody. He plays to be that dude. And he lives with these people and he's like, you got fat, motherfucker. But it's a classic 90s movie, man. You gotta watch it if you haven't seen it. House Guest, I'm telling you, Sinbad is a motherfucking funny ass dude. You gotta give props for props is due. One of my favorite movies of all time. That and Good Burger. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can't take your order. That's my shit. Kurt, go to gym. Kurt's go to gym. Jail, jail, jail. Kurt's go to gym. Kurt's go to gym. Jail, jail, jail. Hell yeah, man. Kurt's gonna gym. Kurt's gonna gym. Jail, jail, jail. Kurt's gonna gym. Kurt's gonna gym. Jail, jail, jail. That's my shit, yo. Get my nostalgic high going and shit, baby. I love Good. I ain't seen probably Good Burger like 40 times. I know the whole. I could probably like watch a movie and just go along with the fucking shit. There was this one dude I was hanging out with one time. This motherfucker knew the whole movie, The Liar Liar, yo, with Jim Carrey. That shit was getting annoying. He was doing, he's like, I know the whole movie, and he started playing it, right? He did word for word. I mean, not even like a little bit off. He was on cue, word for word, got every word down for like a good 20 minutes. I was like, all right, man, you can stop now. He just he's getting annoying now. Like, yeah, it's getting kind of fucking annoying, man. You can stop. He just kept doing that shit. He wasn't even looking at the movie. He was just like, and he just kept doing that shit. I was like, damn. That's how I think I know Good Burger like that. And Training Day, I know pretty well. Training Day is one of my favorite movies as well. Hey, thank you, Gary, for real. I'm glad I was able to help you through that the mental struggles that go on. You know, I really do appreciate it. That makes me feel good, especially when I know I can uplift so many people. That's what I'm here for. Is to uplift people, you know? I've been uplifted, you know, I was given a objective and I was supposed to, you know, continue on with this mission. Until God's through with me. Until he's ready to take me. But right now he's not. Sorry. The bitch said, die, motherfucker. Why won't you die? Why won't you die already? You done sent people. Why won't you die? Guy ain't ready to take me yet. Sorry. Thank you, come again. Sorry. Shout out to my Asian brothers out there, man. Shout out to my homeboy Will. Shout out to my homeboy Eddie. Rest in peace. All my other homeboys out there, you know who you are. I ain't mentioning your names and shit. There's a couple of names that came to mind to all the Asian brothers out there. And shout out to y'all. Shout out to the video games and shit, playing y'all on Street Fighter and all that good shit. Shout out to that. Much love to everybody out there. Shout out to everybody out there in Europe, too. You know, I got a couple of fans that live out there in the UK. And I'm very blessed to say those things. And people out there, and I had a couple people hit me from Mexico, actually. Hey, what's up, man? Love your videos. Like, cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Mexico. I ain't been studying my Spanish in a while, but it's funny. That shit stuck with me. I can actually speak Spanish a little bit. A little bit. I went to this fucking restaurant the other day, right? I was in Maryland and shit, right? I was out. We was working. It was funny because it was the weirdest shit I've ever seen. It was the projects. Half of it was the projects, but the other half was kind of like suburban kind of. It was weird as fuck. And anyway, I was out there, and there was a restaurant out there. It was Mexican, Spanish restaurant, whatever. I went up in that bitch. I was hungry. Fuck it. It was all they had on the block that was in walking distance. And I fucking ordered some food, man. Motherfuckers can't speak no fucking English in there, yo. But I ordered me some fucking food. It was kind of weird. I was the only motherfucker. It was like I was the only black dude in there. They was all looking and shit, but they looked away. You know, I think they get better with that shit where I'm out here because I know there's some restaurants out here I go and some of the motherfuckers be looking at me like I ain't belong in there. I can't even be in this restaurant, you know? It ain't like Arizona. You can walk in any Mexican restaurant and buy what the fuck you want. They be like, hey, they speak English and everything. What you want, man? You good? We know y'all love this shit. We trying to get this money, man. But out some places out here, they be like, no, we only serve to other. That's the thing though. There's nothing wrong with it. You know what's funny though? People, it's against the law for you not to be able to serve to other people because of their race, but that shit goes on to this day. It's just not, you can't put it on the fucking door, but that's how it is. I've been in the bars where it's like, I ain't welcome here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's for real. It's sad it has to be that way sometimes, but you know. Anyway, I think I'm about to sign out though, man. It's a long ass stream, man. I just wanted to really converse with y'all. You know, I appreciate the solidarity and the love y'all showed and appreciation and all that good shit. It's good that I'm back here to talk to y'all. I put some Visine in my eyes. I know it looks a little bit worse than what it appears, but you know, ain't nothing that Visine can't do the trick. Scotland, man. Shout out to Scotland. Appreciate it, man. All right, James. All right, Gary. All right, King. All right, DJ Easy J. Delonte. Cheever. All of y'all, for real. Shit, I'm about to sign out. Fly Birdie, not sure you still here. Corey, I'm just gonna shout out all y'all names I've seen in the stream. Khalib, Zeus, ND, Keith, David, James, if I ain't say your name already, EC Productions, The Narcissistic Enemy, Orlando Productions, Akcha. My bad if I say your name wrong. Hope you forgive me for that shit, player. All right, Marie. Zeus. I'm about to stop. Let me see. Tyrone. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I'm so glad to hear you've been drawn, man. Thank you. For real. I can't wait to see the final results. It's a blessing, man. Send my blessings your way too, King Chief. Sending all my blessings to all of y'all out there. I wish y'all the best in y'all lives, and I hope y'all days and y'all weekends continue to go wonderful. Y'all take it easy out there. Y'all be safe, and make sure to like this stream. Holla at me. You can reach me at my Instagram at jball2ktv. I don't always respond at the right times, honestly, but you can always follow me there, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. But you know, it bees like that sometimes. Make sure to share and keep liking my shit, and also subscribe if you ain't subscribed already. Obviously, you are if you're watching this fucking stream. I'll take it easy out there. Y'all be safe, and holla at me in the next one. Peace.